Hi, I'm Amy Carpenter, and this is Around Town with Amy. Today, I'm at the Honeyfest learning about how they celebrate the honeybee. That is coming up next on Around Town with Amy.
Sure Shot Directional Boring is proud to support Around Town with Amy. We are the region's trusted directional boring and hydro excavation service experts. With more than 20 years experience, Sure Shot Directional Boring ensures projects will be handled skillfully, safely, on time, and within budget. Contact us today at 740-689-1221 or online at sureshotboring.com.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Alex Lape. In my 30-year law enforcement career, I have seen many different trends in illicit drug trade and substance use disorders. Fentanyl is the deadliest drug that I have ever encountered. Very minuscule amounts can be fatal. Fentanyl is present in most mainstream illicit drugs. Drug cartels are now pressing fentanyl into forms that appear to be common candies. Ingesting any of these fake candies or pills can have fatal overdose effects. This ongoing drug epidemic requires a balanced approach. We must focus our attentions and resources on treatment and education in conjunction with enforcement efforts that hold those who traffic in dangerous drugs accountable. For your sake and the sake of your family, do not take any medications that are not issued through prescriptions by your pharmacy. Thank you.
This message is brought to you by the Fairfield County Adam H. Board.
Hank's Pet Sitting Service is your trusted pet service in the Lancaster area. Pet owners can rest assured knowing that Hank's Pet Sitting Service will treat your fur babies like one of their own. We specialize in a home away from home atmosphere to keep your pet comfortable. From drop-in visits, dog walking, or potty breaks for your pooch, Hank's Pet Sitting Service is here to help. To book an appointment, contact Hank's Pet Sitting Service today.
Did you know a honeybee has to flap its wings 11,400 times per minute just to make this distinctive sound? Also, did you know the honeybee is the only insect that produces food eaten by man? In fact, beekeeper Dan Williams shares how else the honeybee is useful.
Honeybees are helpful in a lot of ways, just as far as the pollination that they have to do for our fruit trees and vegetables and everything in that aspect. They're very important. But this great natural sugar that they gather for us as well is another important thing.
Arnold Crabtree and Barry Conrad loved bees so much that they started the Honeyfest in 2007 to share their love of bees with the community.
We wanted to let people know about the honeybees and how we need them to produce our food, which they produce 1/3 of the food that we eat. So he met with some people here with the mayor and presented that option.
In fact, both men wanted the public not to be afraid of honeybees, that they made a beard out of them. Carmen Conrad shares how her late husband was able to create their famous bee beard.
Bees have a natural desire to stay with the queen.
Right.
So if you put the queen under your chin, the bees will smell her and just migrate to her.
Arnold and Barry hoped that this demonstration would show the public how gentle honeybees can be. 2022 Honey Queen, Lucy Wynn, also has a passion for honeybees, like Arnold and Barry, and she explains her favorite part of being the honey queen.
I think there is a fear of bees that we learn. Bees are important, and honeybees in general are very gentle and docile. And I think that teaching kids about bees helps emphasize the importance of bees in agriculture and also makes them a little bit less scary, a little bit more relatable.
Organizers like Kelly Thacker, president of the Lithopolis Honeyfest Association, are still keeping Arnold and Barry's mission alive each year, and she explains why the Honeyfest is such a success.
I think people love to come to a local festival where we have a lot of unique artists. We have just a variety of items here. It's completely free. The parking's free. We don't charge admission. We have, a lot of different things for families to do. And of course, everybody loves honey. So we have, this year, I believe we have 11 honey vendors. That's the most we've ever had. So we've got quite a variety, and they have a lot of different types. And I think people just like to come and taste it and see that. And we get a lot of positive feedback, and we listen to that feedback and try to make changes every year.
When people come out to the Honeyfest, the Honey Queen shares what she would like people to learn.
A third of the food we eat depends on pollination, and 80% of all pollination in the United States is completed by the honeybee. So United States agriculture is truly dependent on the honeybee.
The reality is bees are very important to us, and some species are at risk of becoming endangered.
Plant more wildflowers is one thing. Those bees need to eat. The same with our other beneficial pollinators. I mentioned monarch butterflies earlier, hummingbirds, all those things need those flowers to be able to eat. I think us as a society, we need to stop saying everything needs to be cut down and be nice and smooth and grass or trees. I think it's okay to have a 10 by 10 section in your backyard that you plant wildflowers. And if you can plant several acres with wildflowers, that's even better. But every little bit helps.
Be sure to mark your calendars for the Friday and Saturday after Labor Day each year and come out and learn more ways you can save the planet, one honeybee at a time. Thank you for joining me on Around Town with Amy.